Ever feel like you're just guessing your next move? You have goals, but the path forward just isn't clear? Well, today we're going to break down a simple framework, a tool that some of the most successful people in the world use and that you can start using right now. This isn't just some abstract plan, it's your personal blueprint for success.
So let's just dive right in with a really big question. And it doesn't matter who you are, a student, an entrepreneur, a CEO, this is something we all think about. I mean, what's the secret sauce, right? Is it just pure brute force hard work, raw talent? And yeah, of course those things matter. They matter a lot. But the real secret, the game changer, isn't just about doing more. It's about thinking smarter. And that right there, that is the key. Real success isn't about just charging forward blindly. It's about taking a step back, really looking at your own situation, almost like you've got a magnifying glass, and clearing away all the noise so you can actually see the path forward. Okay, so how do we actually get that clarity? Well, there's this amazing framework for it. And you know what the best part is? It's so simple. It's called a SWOT analysis. All it is this simple grid that helps you map out your entire landscape, your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities out there, and the threats you need to watch out for. It's all about helping you stop guessing and start strategizing. And listen, this is super important. This is not just some boring business exercise for a big corporation. No way. This is a tool for you to help you set realistic goals, goals you can actually hit, because you're starting from a place of real, honest self-awareness. All right, let's break this thing down. The first half of SWOT, the S and the W, are all about looking inward, kind of like looking in a mirror. We're going to start with the stuff that is 100% within your control. So, first up, S for strengths. Think of these as your personal superpowers. What are you naturally good at? What skills, what talents, what resources do you have that give you a natural edge? Maybe you're a fantastic communicator, or maybe you can just focus like a laser beam. Hey, maybe you just have an incredibly supportive family. Don't underestimate that. These are all really powerful assets to have in your corner. Okay, on the flip side of that coin, we've got W for weaknesses. And look, being really brutally honest with yourself here, that's the key to growth. These are the internal things that might be holding you back. Are you a procrastinator? Come on, be honest. Does the thought of public speaking make your palms sweat? Acknowledging this stuff doesn't make you weak at all. In fact, it makes you smart. Why? Because now you know exactly what you need to work on. So, just to wrap this part up, strengths and weaknesses, they're both internal. They're about you. These are the pieces of the puzzle that you can directly control and change. All right, so we've looked in the mirror, now it's time to look out the window. The second half of the SWOT framework, this is all about the external world. What's going on around you? O stands for opportunities. Think of these as like a favorable wind at your back. These are things happening out in the world, positive situations or chances that you can grab onto to help you get ahead. This could be anything. A new internship that just opened up, that free online course you keep seeing an ad for on YouTube. Maybe it's a teacher who's willing to mentor you. The world is literally full of these open doors. You just have to train your eyes to see them. And that brings us to the last letter, T, for threats. Now, these are the hurdles, the obstacles out there that could trip you up. And here's the thing, you can't always control them, but you can absolutely prepare for them. So what's a threat? Well, it could be super high competition for a job you really want. It could be something as simple as not having great internet access. Or, let's be real, the constant distraction of social media pulling you away from your work. The point here isn't to get scared of these threats. The point is to name them, to identify them, so they don't catch you completely off guard. Okay, so we've got our 4 pieces of the puzzle: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now comes the really fun part. How do we put all of this together into something we can actually use? And the process is just dead simple. You literally just ask yourself these 4 questions. And remember, be honest. This isn't some test you can fail. It's just a personal inventory, a snapshot of where you are right now. And this is what it looks like when you're done. You just organize everything into this simple 2x2 grid. And for the first time, you can see your entire situation, all of it, the good, the bad, the stuff inside you, the stuff outside, all on one page. It's so powerful.
Now, this is where the magic really happens. A SWOT analysis isn't just about making 4 lists. No, no. The real power comes when you start connecting the dots. You start asking questions like, okay, how can I use my strength? Let's say I'm great at teamwork, to take advantage of that opportunity of a free online course. Hey, maybe I could form a study group. Or how can I use that same teamwork skill to protect myself against the threat of heavy competition? See? That is strategy. So we've built the matrix, we've done the analysis. What's the end game? What is this blueprint actually for? What are we building?
Look, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this. The stuff you can control, that's internal, strengths and weaknesses. The stuff you can't, that's external, opportunities and threats. And your whole job is to figure out how to use the positives to deal with the negatives. This is how you stop just guessing and you start building a real, actionable plan for your future.
Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about clarity. It's about taking one clear, honest look at yourself and the world around you. So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you have a tool to see the path ahead, what's your next move?